In 1937, a small orchestra was formed, bringing together a blend of musical talent and cultural traditions. Over the decades, the ensemble grew both in size and spirit, always expanding with new cultures to share, touring the country and the world, and truly being good neighbors along the way. Their mission is to preserve and celebrate the vibrant heritage of the past, and they've shared this mission through countless performances. These dedicated full-time college students from the Pittsburgh area travel the country each year, sharing their passion on stage and leaving an impact on audiences wherever they go. Join the Tamburitzans for an unforgettable journey around the world through music, song, and dance. An experience that brings cultures to life.
In their 87th season, the Tamburitzans.
dušo, voliš me tugo, voliš me ljubavi. Nema te pjesme, nema tog vina, da te zaboravim, da te zaboravim, da te zaboravim. Vinogras nemam, nikoga ljubim, tamo se radujem. Sluga nemam u ovoj zimi, srce da umijem. Voliš me dušo, voliš me tugo, voliš me ljubavi. Nema te pjesme, nema tvog vina, da ne zaboravim. Voliš me dušo, voliš me tugo, voliš me ljubavi. Nema te pjesme, nema tvog vina, da ne zaboravim, da te zaboravim, da te zaboravim. I opet da te vidjeti mogu, što bi ti rekao. Ako sam ikad ljubio ženu, tebe sam ljubio. Voliš me dušo, voliš me tugo, voliš me ljubavi. Nema te pjesme, nema tog vina, da te zaboravim. Voliš me dušo, voliš me tugo, voliš me ljubavi. Nema te pjesme, nema tog vina, da te zaboravim, da te zaboravim, da te zaboravim.
I think it's important to not limit yourself to only the cultures you represent.
It's important to broaden your musical palette. You have to put yourself in the shoes of an Armenian musician and try to absorb as much of the traditions and style and technique of that music genre as you can.
My mom started putting me in Mexican dance. I did Chinese dancing, Irish dancing, Latin American dancing.
And I would first start playing colo on piano, and then I saved up some money and I got my first accordion.
I've been playing percussion since about 3rd grade, so I took lessons for about 10 years.
By incorporating different techniques and what you've learned throughout the years from different cultures can make you feel more confident in what you're doing.
I've become more adaptable to learn different styles.
Technique that I already know will help, because Armenian music isn't, crazy with these staccato notes and all that. You have to feel it more.
It's not just a straight rhythm, there's a little bit of variations in it the whole time.
It's a lot of emotions. They have their own scales, their own sort of traditions involved in music heavily.
In Armenian dancing, the women are very fluid with their movements. Their arms are as if they're an extension of them. Their feet are usually dancing to the beat of the drum, while their head is following their hand.
The drum is called a dol. That is a main percussion instrument from Armenian folk music. Not like the main beat, it's almost like it's its own melodic instrument in a way.
Although our heritage isn't Armenian, we embrace and reflect our culture through beautiful, distinctive melodies and delicate yet powerful dances.
The part that we do on stage is the part that's the most fun. However, there's also the part where we have to work really hard, and everyone has their own designated job. We have a wardrobe manager, we have a sound manager, a lighting manager, I'm the stage manager, and basically everyone has their own little slice of the pie that they are in charge of, that they have to take care of. Hi everyone, welcome to Ligonier. Okay, so we have a 3 p.m. show today. Everyone get very excited.
We get there 4 hours early every show. The people that unload the bus take all the trunks off, and then we carry them in, and then we all start doing our jobs.
Sometimes it takes a little longer because we have to adjust to different show sites. Sometimes they're a lot smaller than others, or sometimes they're even a lot bigger, and that even takes some time.
The thing that makes our setup a little bit different is that we don't have a stage crew traveling with us, so it falls on us and the very few staff members we do keep on the road with us to put everything together before the show. So it's all spread out pretty evenly. There's people on wardrobe, there's people on stage setup, there's people on technology. I tune all the instruments before the show.
And it takes maybe 2 hours to set up everything on stage, and then the rest of the time is ironing, steaming costumes, and getting yourself ready, maybe stretching for the dancers, or going over music for musicians.
I don't think people realize how much goes into a show. We have to completely unload the bus, get the stage set. We bring in all these trunks, all of our extras. That includes extra props, all the different shoes we need, hair, makeup, iron costumes, the whole 9 yards. And in here we have the Slovak pleated skirt, so we have to roll them up in the tights. That way the pleats stay nice and even and they don't get messed up. For our earrings and our sashes and we had different necklaces, for example, we keep those in, we call them dinky bags. So little blue bags, and we keep those in our trunk, so it's up to us to keep track of all of them. And it's upside down, and I'm late. All together, the details come and just make the perfect show.
We have our time on the bus where we fool around, but sometimes when we show up to a show site, everyone is in their own zone, in the mode, quiet, focused on their task, and that's exactly how we're trained to be.
Once the show starts, there's really no turning back. You kind of have to just correct whatever mistakes you've done, make up for anything that you maybe didn't have time for during the pre-show. You just have to make it work because there's no going back and there's no stopping time.
This is a woodwind instrument. So reed, when we're talking about woodwinds, doesn't only refer to a piece of wood like you see on a clarinet or a saxophone. It also refers to anything that vibrates to create the sound. I'm Cody McSherry. I'm a junior in the Tammies. I love to travel and I love to perform for people. I started playing piano when I was 4 years old, and my family's pretty involved in folk music. My grandparents were both German dancers, and so when I found out my piano teacher at the time also played accordion, I started taking lessons from her when I was 6. I absolutely fell in love with it. This has become such a center point of my life ever since then, really. So in an accordion, there's metal reeds on the inside, and so they're free reeds because we're not using our mouth to clamp down on it or to stop it. The reeds are free to vibrate. So what happens is when you press a key, that takes a lever and opens it within here that allows air to pass through into the reed and to vibrate. So the lungs of the instrument are our bellows, of course. So that's what pushes and pulls the air through the reeds to create the sound. This particular instrument has 4 reeds on the right hand and 5 reeds on the bass. So rather than just having that type of sound, I also have lower, I have slightly harsher, and then by combining them, we can get completely different sounds. The ability to take an instrument with you everywhere. It's portable enough, it's not like a flute, it's not a clarinet, but it's portable enough that you can actually take it places, but it functions so beautifully as a solo instrument, as the multiple voices. It's absolutely stunning on its own, but works so well with other people. It sort of does everything that I could possibly want. I absolutely love the Ukrainian number. The biggest thing with the Ukrainian number right now is how much it matters. Within the world right now, there's a lot of pressure, I feel. Maybe I'm putting it on myself, I'm not sure, but to play it well. For a lot of people, this might be their only interaction with Ukrainian culture aside from knowing about the war. So there's a lot going on, and a lot for me personally, at least, riding on that.
I grew up doing Slovak dancing and I started when I was 3 years old. I'm extremely excited to be bringing the Slovak set to the stage this year. There's so much energy. It's a very high energy dance. It's very playful.
Guys, 2 minutes until video's rolling.
Our TAMI jobs are very important to our TAMI career, but we are also individuals outside of the group as well. And so obviously we are all full-time college students. We go to school. But in addition to that, a lot of us have jobs outside of the group just to make a little extra money. I, for instance, work as a paramedic on the ambulance. County 342 is en route. And I work full-time 40 hours a week, which is a big job, but I love it. No, this makes me very excited to talk about because it was one of my favorite TAMI moments. So at around 2:30 in the morning, I was working the night shift. I was actually on a 24-hour shift. And we get a call for a diabetic emergency. And we show up to the house, and the male, basically his blood sugar was extremely low, and he was experiencing some medical complications due to that. So me and my partner, we were able to help there. A lot of other people showed up as well. And luckily we were able to correct the situation. And he ended up not even having to go to the hospital, which was great. And at the end of all that, in the midst of all the craziness, I noticed that his wife was wearing a TAMI shirt. So I asked her about it, and of course she got super excited about it right away, as we all would. And we found out we had a little special connection there, and I told her that I was currently in the group, and we shared a nice little moment, and it was a very special thing I'll never forget. It is truly a privilege to be able to travel around the country and share such beautiful cultures with everyone. And I feel extremely lucky this year that I get to share my culture, being Slovak, with everyone, because it's something that I know so well, and I'm so happy to share that with other people. Even if it touches one person in the audience and that they've learned something about Slovak culture, it's keeping the culture alive, it's spreading it, it's perpetuating it, and it's honestly growing it, because it can easily get lost, and we're trying to keep it alive as much as possible. And knowing that I'm able to share something that has been so special to me from such a young age is just something that I'm so thankful that I'm able to do. I feel that I stand a little taller, my smile's a little brighter, I have a little bit more energy knowing that I'm doing something that my family would be very proud of.
Go!